One of the standout models of the Smith & Wesson Performance Center handguns is the 460 XVR. This firearm has the highest muzzle velocity of any production revolver on Earth. It's so revolutionary, it required an entirely new designation: XVR Extreme Velocity Revolver.
The Smith & Wesson Performance Center 460 XVR, this is a finely tuned handgun. It's got a muzzle brake and an unfluted cylinder, and it's basically been fine-tuned for those of us out there that like these big handguns. It's got a smooth, light trigger that's gonna help you dial in your shots quickly for accuracy. And this is a handgun, in my opinion, that's really designed to provide things that the hunter expects and wants out of a hunting handgun or a revolver like this. When you look at it, it just looks fantastic. I mean, when you hold it and when you feel the balance and you look at the design and the craftsmanship, and then you start feeling that finely tuned trigger when you're pulling it, and you look at what the muzzle brake does to reduce the recoil and the unfluted cylinder, and just how the gun is put together and how it performs, I mean, you instantly gain confidence of what it's going to be able to do.
And that really came out of the fact that, we're carrying 10.5-inch guns around. They're a little bit cumbersome at times, especially when you want to get the gun up quick on a stick. So we reduced the barrel to 7.5 inches. Once again, Performance Center action, so you get a great feel on the gun. But that little shorter barrel makes a whole lot of difference when you're out hunting. We reduce recoil in a couple different ways. One is the muzzle brake. So when a round goes off, we're expending gas out the barrel. It helps reduce muzzle brake. The other thing too is the weight of the overall gun. So you've got a very heavy barrel as well as an unfluted cylinder, which adds weight to that gun, and that's helping to reduce recoil too. So that follow-up shot when you're in a field, it's really important that you get back on the target quicker, and by reducing that recoil, that's what we're doing. High-vis fiber optic sight, get you back on target a lot quicker in those low light conditions too. It really helps out the fact that that fiber optic sight is lighting up. It's got an integral rail, and what's nice about that is you don't have to send your gun out to get gunsmith to have a mount put on the barrel, so you don't have to worry about it loosening up. It's nice and rigid. Obviously, it leaves the factory with Performance Center action, so you can expect about a 3.5-pound single action crisp trigger pull and about a 10-pound double action trigger pull. Chrome hammer, chrome trigger, once again, help to protect it from the elements. Hogue overmolded grip. It is a powerful gun, so you want to have something in your hand that helps reduce recoil. And I mean, it's got finger grooves in it, and it's got a pad in the back of it that helps you with the recoil. So your hand's not absorbing all that recoil. The grip really helps with that. It's got a texture to it that really gives you a nice firm grip. I really like it a lot for hunting.
Last year, the 460 XVR traveled all the way across the Atlantic Ocean with us for a once-in-a-lifetime hunting experience in South Africa.
We're out this morning on a good opportunity hunt. I'm going to take the 460 from the Performance Center. That's always fun for me to hunt with, and I've been dreaming of kind of getting over here and hunting with it. I've got a Trigicon sight on it, so I should be able to acquire targets pretty fast in this thicker country. We're more in a mountainous area today. There's some big Impala running through here, and just like always in this area, you really don't know what you're going to encounter, so you kind of come into it with an open mind. Right behind the shoulder. Alright, well, had an Impala come in pretty quick right there. Really don't have a clue. Hey, when I pulled the trigger, he just jumped and took off, so we'll have to get up here and take a look and see what we got. See all the blood. I was on his shoulder, so just as soon as I pulled the trigger, I lost everything. He's bleeding good. See all the blood right here on the rocks. Look at all this right here. Got him up here, Kevin. Done. Aiming right where I was aiming, right here. And after the shot inside a blind like that, that's why I'm wearing the hearing protection, because it's going to echo in there. But I mean, you just kind of lose consciousness at that distance with all that dust sitting down low, what's going on. But the end result, I don't know, he didn't go 50 yards. That's too cool. Thank y'all.
Congrats, Wade. This beautiful Impala taken with a Performance Center 460 XVR will carry on a lifetime's worth of memories.